All right, so I call a plumbing company, it goes to voicemail. That's a good thing, right?
Probably not. I would say that would be probably a red flag, in my opinion. If a company doesn't answer their phone, or you have a hard time getting them on the phone, or they always have to call you back, I'd say that that's either a person who's doing it alone or somebody that doesn't have time to really serve your needs properly. So I think that would be the first red flag.
Yeah, but then he called me back and he showed up like an hour later in a white van, flip-flops and shorts.
So I think that would be another type of a red flag, because you're now dealing with, in a smaller company or somebody who's not proud of what he does potentially. If you don't have logos on your shirts and on your van, you're not even pushing that advertising for your company. It's hard to trust that they believe in what they're doing that much to actually, put a logo on their van and spend that time to let everyone know who they are, so you know who's coming in your home.
Yeah, but he came in and gave me a price right away as soon as he got in there.
So that might be the third red flag there. Somebody who comes in the house and doesn't do a proper diagnosis or ask a lot of good questions to make sure they're serving you and fixing your problem properly would probably be a bad thing as well, and someone you probably don't want to have work for you.
Okay, those were the red flags. What are the green flags? What am I looking for in a company?
I'd say a company that every time you call them, somebody picks up and you can talk to them. That'd be a great first sign. A company that now you've selected them to come to your home, they got a company vehicle. You can clearly see what company it is. The person comes out of the vehicle and they're in a company shirt or uniform and they're cleanly presented. I think that goes a long way, because now you know, okay, that company did show up. That person that's in the van does work for them. And you can have confidence in knowing that, you're probably going to get a professional job out of them because of that. And then maybe the most important thing would be, once they do get inside of that house, they're asking tons of questions. They're trying to figure out what's wrong. They're looking under the sinks, in the basement. They're doing whatever they can to figure out what that problem is and how to properly fix it, so they don't have to do it twice, or you don't have to call them back for the same issue. That would be my list of the top 3 things you want to look for in a company to hire.